talk about the technical. There's rumor that you said truck and they took it to mean something else.
I don't know. No. I've had, in my career, obviously, 30 years, I've had a bunch of technicals. I've never had one for yelling at a player for not making a rotation. I mean, and I was frustrated. I mean, I got a 4-year guy who doesn't make a rotation as hard as we work and as good as we've been defensively, which he was part of, and not making a rotation. So I'm yelling at him, and this guy teased me.
Across the court.
From across the court, and I'm yelling at Truck. And he couldn't even thought I was yelling at him. He was not even in my field of vision. I'm yelling at Truck. I'm not making a rotation.
Of all the things that went on today, what do you think hurt you the most?
How about they out-toughed us? I mean, we blocked 3 shots in the first half, and they picked it up and get 3-point plays out of it. We just don't get to the ball. I mean, we just balls bouncing on the floor. I mean, I think it's 4 balls going out of bounds. They save it back in bounds. We got a guy here, and they got a guy behind our 2 guys, and he runs in, catches it, and shoots a layup. But our 2 guys still have yet to move. We just didn't get to the ball. And this game is all about every game. I mean, there's not an athletic game you play that you don't have to get to the ball. We don't get to the ball. We don't make rotations. We got to the floor. We get back screen. We don't help on the back screen. I mean, we shouldn't get back screen, but we do. I don't know.
Is that a new problem or something you feel like has been an issue all season? That
we haven't played with any consistency all year.
You haven't had any consistency all season, have you, Coach?
No. We get on a run. And we're passing the ball, and we're playing pretty good. And some guy will decide he's got to show everybody he can't dribble. Or we'll do a pretty good job of rebounding, and all of a sudden we'll stand, and the ball will bounce, and they'll grab it and put it in, and when we're just standing there. But it's been all year. It's been all year. And I just said on the radio, the truth is, everybody wants to talk about how hard Missoula played, which he did at the end. When he was a sophomore, he didn't play with any consistency in terms of being tough and being hard. Nor did Day, neither none of those other guys when they're sophomores. They got better. It's just and it's coming, but you try to explain to those guys. When you get tired, man, tell me. I'll put you out. You come right back in. When you're ready to come back in, come back in. I mean, KJ does a heck of a job, and the guy kind of pushes him under the rim, kind of dives into him and shoots it. The ball comes short. And now KJ can't get it. He's underneath the rim. Nobody even tries to make a play on it. He's standing. We just we don't make rotations. We don't help. We don't make rotations. I told them I've never had a team give up this many layups. I've never had a team give up this many layups in that crucial situation. And you think about it now, and a lot of it is we throw the ball to them. When they made their run, we threw the ball to them. We threw the ball to them, get out in transition. And then the flip side of it is when we got out in transition, we're running over people. Of course, they did too, a couple times, but you can't run over somebody when you're down by 4. And you can't take it in and lose it. Say I got fouled. Shouldn't have been in there to start with.
Seems like you guys had some success pounding into Dennis and Kevin in the low post and got away from you a little bit at the end of the game.
You think Dennis was 6 for 13 and shot 2-footers? That's coming off a 2 for 10. Yeah, we want to throw it in there, but at the same time, he's got to finish. We went in before the Syracuse game, and I said to them, and I read off everybody's field goal percentage, and KJ's shooting 52, 53, Dennis is shooting 52. Kevin Noreen was shooting over 50. Dominic Rhodes was shooting over 50. The rest of you guys are shooting, 40 or below. Maybe we ought to pass them the ball, and we have, But at the same time, we might as well shoot it out there if they're not going to finish. We got shots. It wasn't like we didn't get shots. But at bad times we took ill-advised shots. You take long shots whenever no one's expecting it, it hits the rim, and that leads to transition baskets, and that happened a couple times.
Coach, you mentioned Kevin Noreen. Didn't see him come back to the bench after he went to the locker room in the
He
first
broke
half.
his ankle.
Broke it?
Mm-hmm.
Can you talk about what Trayvon Waddle was able to do off the dribble tonight?
Destroyed us. Absolutely destroyed us.
Who do you look to replace Noreen? Take his role in minutes.
I don't know, you got any ideas? I keep looking down that bench, can't find anybody. I mean, I'm open to suggestions. Well, it's got to be Dominic Relish, but, you know, Dom doesn't know what he's doing, and it's not all his fault because we haven't, you know, we haven't been able to give him reps. And I think it's, everybody knows he put himself in a hole to start with, and then Pat goes down, and really Kevin was getting the majority of the minutes, but we've got to try to get him up to speed.
Anything else?
Hey, Bob, Kevin was in there, and he said that he's thinking a little bit now. Does he have to do more? Does he have to do less to get more people involved?
He's fine. I mean, he took a couple quick threes that he shouldn't have taken, you know. But, you know, what am I supposed to say to him with everything that he's done? You know, it's not like he doesn't. I mean, you know, he's trying to win. I mean, I have no doubt he's trying to win. I mean, I think the biggest mistake that he can make is try to do more.
Give him an extra day since it's almost a week between games. Would that be helpful? Or?
Well, you know what, Mick, they're probably as tired of me as I am of them. So 2 days off would be pretty good. Yeah, we're taking 2 off. We're planning on taking 2 off regardless.
Bob, did they beat you to the loose balls out there, or was there an element of maybe some luck involved? And I know you make your own luck, but
Bob, we don't converge on the ball. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm sure they got some bounces. You know, I think you know, you always get some bounces, but we had. I mean, I thought we did. I thought our center had the ball to start the second half, and they just snatched it right out of his hand and scored a layup. I mean, I thought that's what happened. Maybe it didn't, but they beat us to the ball. And we stand around and watch too much.
Anything else?
Coach, how important is 2 days off, the rest that you guys now have, especially with the
It's real important for me because I'm kind of like up to here, so it's really important for me.
Thanks, Coach.
Uh-huh.